17 hands have gone by and a little movement. That red area is all Welk, and Tice, of course, with the 3-5s, has got a hold of some as well. Sam Rappa, meanwhile, is it panic time yet, Roy?
Not quite yet, but I've got to say I'm not totally impressed by his play. The interesting character is Jeffrey Tice. I mean, he's played one hand. He looks in danger of falling asleep. I'm not certain he's got a pulse, but he's got some chips.
Around now to Sam Rappa in the small blind. And that,
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Rappa's kind of happy. He gets to take on Tony G with some bullets. 2 jacks in a pocket.
I call 90% of these things.
And the raise is 10,000. Tony G
You want
can't
the
help himself. He's
10%?
just fooling around, isn't he, Roy?
Yeah, he's not going to have this. I think he's already figured Sam Rappa out.
Didn't drop. Once I caught him in
That's a great hand if you're playing blackjack. I'd double down all day long.
I'll leave it. Take it, take it, take it, take it. That's all they do.
G makes a big song and dance, but he had no intention of calling that.
Whatever it was.
Just trying to give Sam
enough.
Rappa some airtime with the 2 jacks. So Rappa, that may be the first pot he's won. Second time he's had jacks this evening.
I did. I keep getting out there with the big bets and then folding like a dog on the flop. I'm easy. You bet into me, I fold. I mean, damn. I'm gonna be easy money here.
Called and you would have checked them.
Action's on Donica here, and he's been very, very quiet, you know. He's only got 67,000 chips left. He's lost a third of his chips already.
Yeah, he seems to have been dusting them around here and there. Very unlike Donica to be wasting chips for no reason. And now with a queen jack, he's limped in. Call the 4,000. Here comes Michael Shaw. The raise is 15,000. He hasn't spoken a word. Hand cover in the mouth, but the raise will speak for itself of 11,000. Folded now to the small blind. Tony G is out, and it's on Jeff Tice, who has shown himself to be sort of a tight Tice.
This isn't going to plan for the Poker Million champion at all, is it?
11,000 back on Donica, and he has not looked himself so far this evening. Frittered away about 40,000, Roy, with without ever really making a statement.
Yeah, he's in 5th spot with 63,000 in chips. It's just not going to plan for him.
Yesterday they sent me to tell you. You need to see the cards.
What I did. Okay.
Small blind, big blind, and the button is out. And Shaw starting out with a fold. Fold, fold, spoke. Sammy Spokes, well, Roy, he's decided he has to get busy here now. He's dropping down to the 7-5, and it looks like he's thinking about a raise. Is this wise?
Raise to 8,000.
Yeah, it's the right move, but the size of the bet is not big enough. And he's run into a pair of snowmen.
Pass.
Bet was 8,000. Tony has called quickly on the button with the pair of 8s, and it is on OD now from the big blind. 6,000 to call. Donica not interested. Will be head up. These two developing a bit of a relationship here.
What's up, buddy?
And Sam Rappa needs just about a miracle, but if he misses this flop and it comes high, we could see what kind of heart he's got. 3 spades,
Check.
and Tony G's got one of them.
Check.
Check, check, quick, Roy Brindley. Why did neither player bet?
That's curtains D. Wow, Sammy Spokes is having a pop.
4 spades on board. Sammy
Have
Spokes
a look now. I mean, I might have something there.
betting 10,000 with absolutely nothing. Guga's the one who has the flush. There's 3 cards out there that beat him. But Tony G
Book
says for
one more.
10,000 I can take a chance
Just
on that.
3 cards. That's the question. Are you holding an ace of spades, a king of spades, or a 10 of spades? I think not. I think my 8 of spades is good enough.
All right, I got an 8.
Check.
Now Rappa checks. G says, fine with me.
Straight.
I've got a
Yeah,
flush.
yeah, I had a straight flush draw. I thought maybe it comes.
And Rappa, nothing has gone right for him, Roy. He tried to steal one, and he's the only player at the table who couldn't get it through.
Well, it wasn't much of a
Well,
steal, was it? The
an 8
blinds are
or
2,
5.
4, and he raises to make it 8, just 4,000 more. That's inviting callers rather than seeing people off. Secondly, when the flops come down, he's hit the 5. He's involved in the flop. Now you must represent. Okay, I've got a bit of this. I've got enough cards out there to give me 3 of a kind or 2 pair. Furthermore, I'm the aggressor. I'm going to make out I've hit the queen or hit the 9.
Looking at that hand again, of course. G was ahead all the way, but the spade on the turn made him the flush, and at that point, Rappa was history. And with 40,000, he's very short-stacked. Welk here. He's been very aggressive with these aces, Roy, and that must be why he's chip leader.
Raise to 9,000.
4 plus 5 is 9. Nobody wants to take on Welk. Talk show host, entrepreneur. But Donica O'Day, ooh, that is a tough decision. And OD with 59,000 has just announced raise. I think he thinks his chips have gotten so low, Roy Brindley, that he cannot afford to leave anything in the pot at this point. And how big is the raise going to be? Shaw interested with the pair of 3s. He'd like to see it cheap. But no, Donica O'Day says, let's end this right now. And Roy Brindley, is Michael Shaw thinking about calling?
No, this will be an absolute novice internet player if he calls. What can he be thinking? What hands can I be beating? If you don't have a bigger pair, which I don't know, then you've got an overpair, 2 cards that are bigger. I mean, I'll be marginal favourite if, and it's a big if, you don't have a pair. Dump it, son. Dump it.
Shaw's hands close on his chips. Roy, he really looks like he wants to get them in.
He wants to get them out.
But he eats the crab salad. No way. In the muck. And now Paul Welk. It's a big bet back on him. Over 40,000. Roy, this is no decision.
Not when you've got the chip lead. You can sit back. You can wait for better spots than this.
Welk counting out the raise, trying to see how much it'll hurt him. And amazing stuff.
Well, if I call, he's thinking, if I call, I'm probably back to the 100,000 I started with.
He has called. And Donica O'Day thinks he's in a very tough spot. He's going to really be excited to see how strong he is. 2 7s versus an ace 7, Roy. What are the odds?
Something like 2 to 1 against for the ace to turn up.
5 cards to come. Donica O'Day all in. And instead of being in a 50-50 spot, he's a bit stronger. Anything but an ace on the board. And O'Day will be right back in this one.
About 2 to 5 on. 2 to 5 on the pair of 7 stand up here.
Paul Welk making a call that we'll be guessing he's going to regret. 2 cards to come, and Donica trying to bar the ace from the board. Welk trying to will the bullet up from the table. Another diamond, but neither player has a diamond, so that doesn't matter. There's still 3 aces in the deck that'll send Donica sprawling.
6.6%.
River card.
At least we don't have to worry about
Here's a diamond.
It's a diamond. 4 diamonds on board, but it's immaterial. 2 7s hold up. And OD very happy to double through there. Was that a gift, Roy? Or?
Well, it was. I've got to say I'm very disappointed in Paul Welk doing so well. When you call with an ace-7, what do you put the other guy on? What can I be beating? I can be beating an ace-6 or worse, or a pair of 6s or below. Let's be practical. He's not on one of those hands. It was a bad call.
The 7s were always in front, and they hold up over Welk's ace-high. Donica O'Day back in the game.